Welcome to another episode of the Lords of Lobang.
Coming fresh
And hot, dude. Fresh and hot.
hot.
Yeah, hot. Not as in not just the topics we're going to talk about, but because we are hot in the studio.
Yeah, straight after piping out shit.
Actually, I didn't shit. I forgot to mention. I just took hot farts.
Hot farts.
Yeah.
Hopefully dry farts.
I think it's dry.
Yeah.
I tried to stiff my ass. It didn't smell shit.
There are signs that I'm getting old and my prostate is also getting old.
Yeah.
Yesterday in the morning, my dad was like, "Can you help me just bring a couple of things down to the car?" Then I was like, "Okay, sure." And then it was raining, so I was like, "Okay, don't worry. I will drive the car closer towards the block so that you can load up your stuff."
Yeah.
And when I sat into the car, right, I felt like, there's a fart going to come out.
Yeah.
So I just let the fart rip, and it was wet.
Oh my god.
And immediately when I felt that it was wet, I clenched my butt.
Yeah.
And then when I ran up back to my home,
Yeah.
and then I pulled down my fucking pants and my undies, and it was like, yeah, that was a patch. I was like, fuck me.
No warning whatsoever.
No, I really took a dump before
Oh, there's some remnants.
that. Yeah, there was like some remnants lah.
You see what
Yeah.
I mean, right? As you get
Yeah.
older, you can't be as free as him. You can't just freely let out farts. You have
Yeah.
you have to decide, like it's a risk.
It's a risk.
Yeah.
Now every fart
Wait.
is a risk.
So when you say you like anal, what do you actually mean, Steven? You just have to clear the air.
He likes clearing. He's
I
exactly that.
I
how
like
clearing
clearing
the
the air.
Yeah.
out of the bum. Yeah, he likes clearing the air.
Only air.
But actually, usually the bum doesn't make those noises lah.
No, but usually you're
The
the
pussy
one.
is the one that makes
Yeah,
all
you're
those
the
noises.
ones,
the queefer.
Yeah,
Queefing.
the queefing, yeah.
Yeah.
You call it that.
Yeah.
like,
Hey,
yeah.
you know if you can time it right, you can have a nice rhythm, a nice beat to it.
Yeah, nice beat to it.
Yeah, you can record it and then
And
you
li-
put it
like-
on Spotify.
If
And
you're
like,
a DJ lah.
I think what Patrice O'Neill says, like,
Yeah.
that's one of the biggest compliment a guy can get.
Right.
I'm so big that I'm pushing all the air out of you. I'm fucking so hard that fuck, what the fuck are you doing there? Get out of there. Get
Yeah.
out of there.
Yeah, it depends on how she says it lah.
It needs to be a vacuum in
If
there.
she say it's all air, then you're missing.
No. That means
You know,
when you're inside, right?
Yeah.
And then the pussy starts
No,
like
as in
queefing.
all you're hitting is air. That the way you say like
Queefing, queefing,
if you're pushing it out, it's okay. But if all you're hitting is air, it means you're
That means it's too big.
yeah, it's too small.
No, that means
Yours
the
is
hole
too
is
small.
too big.
Oh yeah.
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 It can go both ways lah.
The hole is so
Yeah.
big. Yeah, yours is too small. Either one.
Yeah. You need to use two cocks then.
It was
Yeah.
basically a bad match. It's a
Yeah,
bad match.
bad
from
match.
the right
Yeah.
start. Yeah. But today we're gonna cover not
By
like
bad match, are you also referring to Barack Obama
Barack
And his
Michelle
boyfriend.
Obama?
Michelle, yeah.
Barack Obama, his boyfriend, and Michelle Obama.
So there was, I think we did discuss this a while ago. We were like saying, there were pictures
The-
about Michelle
No,
Obama
the
when she
death.
was.
We were discussing it because of the death of his private chef.
Yes.
In
and,
their holiday home or some shit, right?
Yes.
and then we
Yeah.
also were saying some things along the lines that there were pictures of him with back when they were younger, of him with a person that looks like Michelle Obama, and then that was actually her brother.
That's what it's claimed lah.
That was what claim. It's not true.
But Michelle Obama had like shorter hair back then as well.
Yeah, that's why.
So there was one that was clearly a guy,
Right.
Yes,
and
with
then there
her
was
face.
Michelle Obama,
Right.
right? So like everyone was like, "What is this?"
Yeah.
There are like Twitter pages, and I think QAnon people are also quite big on this, like saying that Michelle Obama is a guy.
Yeah.
Like they pulled up like footages of her dancing on the Ellen
Show. Yeah.
Ellen show, and it was like, whoa,
There's something flopping around
there's
in there.
something
lah.
flopping about. Like, what is that?
Is it a phone? It doesn't look like a phone though.
Or
it's-
chastity belt lock flopping about in there.
Yeah.
That would make sense lah.
Yeah.
But other than that, like if it's not a dong, then it doesn't make sense.
Right. It really looks like a dong though in the footage.
And now people have been like posting pictures of the two daughters, and like holy shit.
They don't
Like-
look like Obama.
No, the pictures of them are bad.
Right.
Like no makeup, like pretty like pretty like hobo-esque.
Oh right, I think I've seen that on
and
Twitter,
like
but
both are smoking.
I don't think it's them though.
It's them.
Is them?
It's them,
It's
it's
been verified.
Yeah, the
Ah.
younger one was like in a bikini top and like a black pants,
Right.
and like they're she's like out of shape
Right.
with like braided hair,
Mm.
with like braided hair and like smoking,
Right.
like sharing a cigarette with someone who's in a car,
Right.
and then she's outside. Looks like a hooker lah.
Oh shit.
Then the elder one like in a park also having a cigarette.
how old are they? In their 20s, right? Mid-20s, right? I think.
Yeah, I no early. I think
Early 20s.
early 20s if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not. I think.
It has been
know-
7 years since their father was the president lah.
And at that time
Alleged
they were
alleged father.
alleged father.
Yeah.
And at that time they were in their high school, right? Still studying.
I think maybe one was in middle school, one was in high school.
This is
this
one
was
of the
2008.
This is the Wikipedia picture.
Yeah, the Wikipedia picture looks amazing.
Yeah.
They,
This is the
they,
Wikipedia
they,
picture.
they look like a happiest family.
Yeah,
on
but this
earth.
is old.
This was when
picture
he was
is
still in
old.
office.
Yeah.
Let's see. Then let's see if I can find the current one.
It is
Current one, yeah.
technically at least 7 years old. If that
Yeah.
was taken in 2016, it's at least 7 years old.
Then let's
You
see.
find current pictures of the daughters and you're like, but there are also rumors saying that they aren't his kids.
Right.
What?
Yeah,
Right.
it's
They're
actually the kids are someone else's. Like
Adopted or some shit,
adopted.
right?
Yeah, it's like a very close friends.
Yeah. Do you think
Kid-
the kids knew something that they shouldn't, and then now they're like, yeah, fuck it, my life is
Maybe,
all made
maybe
up,
because they don't look like no other president's kids are like this.
or they like turn out like this?
Yeah,
Right.
like they are not out there with like pictures of them like
Smoking, like looking like a
smoking
hobo.
in like. Yeah, this is the younger one.
Das is a younger one.
Holy shit, looks like a hooker, dude. But
The
nice tits, lah.
The oh,
Yeah, the tits are alright lah.
Yeah.
But I'm like, hey,
She looks like one of the black clips on X. Black porn clips. She looks like one of those girls in there.
X needs to fix that. Huh?
No. We need
Sometimes
more.
it-
We need
some-
more porno.
No, the thing is that you have to warn us before you just when you open up X and then something like that happens, right? You're like,
It depends on which page you're following.
wait, I don't follow
Yeah.
that. That's the thing.
No, but
I
the
have
thing-
a feeling
no,
it's the
no,
people
no.
I follow. You know?
it's the people you follow, right?
Yeah.
So there was one page, right, that actually like posted saying that, don't be alarmed. I do follow like pages with porn,
Right.
and then like people were like, what?
Yeah.
And then you read the thread, right? Then the person is a female. Then she was like, no, I like couple of like posts,
Yeah. Huh?
and don't be alarmed if it gets onto your timeline. And I was
Right.
like, so if like someone likes something with
Yeah.
that account, right?
You will
it
receive.
might get onto someone else's timeline.
I see.
Yeah.
Right.
So you you don't run the risk. Use a burner account.
I'm too far deep already. I started clearing my my Twitter followers following.
Following, yeah.
Yeah, following, and I removed some accounts that are a bit on the harsh side.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Both children
Uh-huh.
were conceived through IVF.
Yeah, that brings way more questions.
Yeah, and also there's no pictures of or images of Michelle Obama pregnant.
Pregnant, yeah. That's
Yeah.
a widely thrown about speculation, like question or allegation against them.
Yeah. There are
No pictures.
no images of her
yeah.
online, right?
None.
Maybe she's
Or
just
even their own private pictures. Like, I think if someone gets pregnant, right, there will be at least one picture of you pregnant, lah.
right. Or maybe they're just very private people, you know.
Can't be.
They don't want to they want to be in the spotlight.
Can't be.
Yeah.
Dude, they have like fucking, if they have political ambitions, right? And this fella, he claimed that he was he's a Christian and all this kind of things, right?
Yeah.
You want all this kind of shit to be like on the up and up. Like,
Well, this
I'm
was
a
so-
good Christian.
This
I'm
is
like,
my wife.
This is my wife. She's pregnant. We're expecting. We're building a family. We are living a good Christian life. Like that is what they will go for, especially blacks.
Right. Like Candace Owens lah, basically.
Yes.
Like what she's doing.
No, but Candace Owens is married to a white guy.
No, but she's out there with her belly and everything. So, I'm expecting
I
a
think
kid.
even Rihanna is out there with the belly,
Yeah.
right? Like,
They wear it as a badge of honor lah. I'm going to be a mother soon. I'm excited.
yeah.
You know.
And for someone who's like planning to be like,
Or maybe I'm just being the devil's advocate here. She got pregnant before they had political ambitions.
No, I don't think so.
Because he was only a senator in 2006, right? 5 and 6. Just
No,
before
but he was in a state senate before that.
Oh. So that's quite
So
high.
he already, like, it was like already planned that he was going to be in politics,
Right.
right? So he was at the state level politics,
Mm.
and then he went onto the national level of politics,
Right.
and very soon he went on to assume the highest position that the land has to have.
I think it's like within 2 years, right? From 2006 to
Yeah.
2008. Like, then after
And
he
then he
ran,
became president. Yeah.
yeah.
Like out of nowhere.
Right.
This guy's got no track record, nothing.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think this guy is a plant.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, you can just see what happened during his tenure, right? His
Mm.
8 years of presidency, right?
Yeah.
Even though he spoke like a good game, like, oh, change, hope, and all this
Mm.
kind of shit, it went in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Whatever the deep state or the military industrial complex, the pharmaceutical industrial complex, whatever they wanted to achieve,
Mm.
all was done.
He said he wanted to go hard on the big banks,
No.
find them, nothing.
He hired from the big banks.
Yeah. Yeah. He it wasn't the he did nothing that he promised, basically.
Mm.
You know.
He ramped up war.
He sent more troops to Afghanistan and Iraq as well, right?
He went to Libya.
That's true, yeah.
Libya.
He started
He's-
bombing Yemen
Using Saudi Arabia as proxy,
as proxy.
selling weapons to Saudi Arabia and all
He
that
was
shit,
using drones in Yemen as well.
To
Yeah.
spread democracy, right?
right? Well,
Then
sure.
yeah.
The American way.
To spread democracy like the seats he technically did not spread
Yeah.
himself.
Democracy via bullets.
That's what they named the first bomb they dropped.
Yeah.
Democracy. Boom.
Yeah. It's like the war on terror, you know.
Yeah.
because
You
I'm
wage a war on terror by waging war.
War on terror, war on drugs.
Yeah.
Because now,
These are wars that you will never find a solution to.
Yeah.
now I'm searching.
And the very act of getting rid of it brings more, chaos and
Yes.
terror.
Yeah, I'm searching through the photos and I'm trying to find resemblance.
Right.
So the eldest does like resemble the mum,
Uh-huh.
but the youngest doesn't resemble either of them.
Yeah, so Joan Rivers,
Yeah.
she was walking out of a limo or car into some place, some
Mm.
event, and then there was like paparazzi out. This
Right.
was in
2011 or something, right?
was it then?
When did she pass away?
Interesting.
Quite some time ago. Yeah, maybe 2011.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she came out and then they were like asking her like, what do you think about like the first like gay president or something like that,
Mm.
or some shit like a black president or gay president or some shit like that. Then she was like, we already have like a gay president in there, but we already have Obama, he's gay.
What?
Right.
And then the guy was like, what? Like, and then
Yeah.
it's like, oh, we all know that he's gay.
Yeah, Michelle Obama's a tranny.
Michelle Obama's a tranny. It's like, yeah, what? Tranny? What? It's like, yeah, transgender.
Yeah.
Everyone knows. Like, everybody knows.
Yeah.
And then she just went in. 2 weeks later, she died
Yeah.
from a botched surgery, which was meant to be like box standard.
Mm.
And then she died.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck.
Very sus.
Yeah.
Very sus.
Because, a
and
Jewish
then-
lady with that many surgeries is meant to live like 120 years.
Plus the chef.
Yeah.
So
And then the chef.
Yeah. What did
Who-
he know? He must have known a lot of things. He must have
Uh,
seen a lot of things.
The best speculation I've heard so far is by Tim Dillon.
walked in while someone was changing.
No, it's like, I think it's about time that you come straight to the wall.
Right.
You stop hiding.
Mm-hmm.
You have to talk about love. Or whatever shit lah. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
his speculation was quite good lah. He did it twice, one by himself and one with Giannis.
Yes. Yes.
And it's like, wow. Because the guy could swim,
Yeah.
He like drowned in like pretty shallow waters.
In a lake, in a still lake.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Like-
and apparently there's another, like he was with someone else.
Mm.
There's another person there.
Yeah, so it's like,
So who is that person? No one knows.
The one that
No.
drowned him. Yeah. I mean, like, if there's two people there and only one drowned,
Then who is the other person?
the other person should be either saving
And
him.
then all of a sudden,
Yeah.
he was paddleboarding alone.
Oh yeah. Oh, did we say there was another person there? No.
Yeah.
We
And what
might
was
there
he
was
doing in the Obama's estate when they were not in town?
Exactly.
Yeah, so weird, right? You know,
too
what
many
kind of
coinci-
relationship is going on with this?
Like on the day he decides to be there alone,
Yeah.
he dies.
Yeah.
You know.
But Sean, have you heard anything about the interview?
No, I haven't watched it, but
Okay.
I saw the. I mean, I saw it
I
on
read.
X lah.
I saw the highlights lah,
Okay.
the juicy bits. You watched the whole 40 minutes,
No. I watched maybe like the first 15 to 20 minutes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what?
And then I was like, nah.
Who's that guy? What's the guy's name again?
Fuck, I forgot his name.
Larry something, right?
Larry.
Larry something. Yeah.
Larry.
Is it Larry Sinclair? No. Larry something lah.
Yeah.
Larry Sinclair.
Larry
Larry
Sinclair.
Sinclair,
Right.
Says he had a night of crack cocaine fueled sex with Barack Obama.
Yeah. Okay. So how the story goes, right?
And that he came back for more the next day.
Yes. So how the story goes is that he flew down to Chicago
Mm.
for his nephew's graduation from the Naval Academy,
Right.
right? So he booked like a limousine and everything.
Mm.
So he was like, no matter what happens, whether his nephew and his buddies are going to join him
Mm.
or not, he will still go out to party.
Yeah.
So he booked the limo and everything. Then his nephew didn't follow him.
Yeah.
So he was like, okay, fuck this, I'm still gonna carry on. So he went out, was speaking while telling to the limo driver lah, like, bring me to some place like where I can party, I
Mm.
can like do whatever. And he explained to the limo driver what his preferences were lah.
Mm.
And the limo driver was like, don't worry,
I got you sorted.
I got you sorted.
Say
Yeah.
no more.
Say no more.
Yeah.
So he brought him to this bar. According to Larry, the bar was pretty classy.
Mm.
It was not very loud music. It was like a loungy kind of place where
Yeah.
quality drinks were being served and everything. And when they reached the place, there was this young black gentleman
Mm.
waiting outside for them.
Right.
Like, I think in a suit and everything lah.
Yeah.
And it was Barack Obama.
Ooh. And what year was this? This was before.
98 or 99?
Yes. Correct. In late 90s.
Late
yeah,
90s, yeah.
Yep.
So this guy had no clue who this Barack Obama was.
Yeah.
Right? I think at this point, right, this guy is Barack Obama might already be in the Chicago State Senate, if I'm not wrong.
Mm.
Illinois State Senate. if
Might
I'm
be
not-
climbing up the ranks lah. Somewhere.
Yeah, he's somewhere in there, right?
Yeah.
So they go in and then they have a couple of drinks
Mm.
and then they start talking and then he starts saying that, I need to be awake.
Mm.
So he's like leaving hints which Obama is like, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Like, if you want, we can get some.
Mm.
So he gives Obama 300, I think 250 or $300,
Yeah.
and they go to get coke.
Mm.
So he gives him money. Obama goes out of the limo, buys it, comes back,
Yep.
and this guy proceeds to crack a few lines on a fucking CD
Mm.
in the back of the limo, and there's a couple of lines. While he is starting to do the lines, Obama cracks up some rock, puts it into a pipe, and starts smoking it.
Mm.
So he's doing crack. This fellow is doing the powdered version.
Right.
And then Larry makes the first move, putting his hand on his
So
Obama's
wait, they
lap.
didn't go into the bar at all.
They went to the bar.
Oh, then they went to get coke. Yeah.
then they
yeah.
went to get coke,
Yeah.
and then they start doing coke and crack in the limo.
Yeah.
And then the advances start in the limo.
Mm.
I think he gives Obama a blowjob or something like that
Mm.
in the limo, and then they go to his hotel
Right.
where,
Penetration ensued.
yeah,
Yeah.
penetration, fighting crime, back to penetration,
A lightsaber.
lightsaber,
Sword fight.
and like at the end of it, like he just like dresses himself and hits out.
Yeah.
But he claims he came back for more the next
The
day.
next day he turns up.
Larry Sinclair turned up at.
No.
Barack
Obama
Obama.
turns up at Larry Sinclair's hotel
Right.
Could it have been?
for round 2.
For round 2.
He was sure it was Barack Obama.
Yeah. So this is not the first time he's talking about this.
Oh, is it?
As soon as he figured that, wait, this guy is running for president.
Right.
Like, he smoked crack while I was doing coke, and then I sucked his cock. Like, what is this guy doing? What? He's got a family. He's got a wife and kids.
But
like,
no proof,
yeah.
lah. No proof. That's why he's still alive. That's why Larry Sinclair is still
yeah.
alive.
So he voiced it out back then.
Mhm.
Like
And-
2007, 2008.
2007, 2008, when he announced a campaign.
Yeah.
And this black guy from a church in Chicago
Mm.
got in touch with him
Uh-huh.
to like ask him like, what do you want, and all this kind of shit lah.
Mm.
And then eventually he was like, no, you know, you tell us what you want for you to like go
Like-
away with this story.
Oh, okay.
Like shut the fuck
And
up.
the guy who spoke to him was also very gay. And he's a well-known figure in like the Chicago black community
right.
and like the church-going community.
Is he also a part-time religious teacher?
Maybe he might be.
Yeah.
For that part-time religious teacher story, please head over to
Patreon.
patreon.com/lots of lobang.
Yeah.
It's a juicy story.
Something that we can't say it here, lah.
Yeah,
Get flagged.
we can't say it here, and there won't be any hashtags to speak about that as well. Just like how Tim Dillon did not include hashtag RFK Jr.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing, no description, none in the title whatsoever.
So
Yeah.
somebody offered to pay him off, and he probably took the.
And the guy died eventually. So the guy who contacted him
Yeah.
was dead.
was dead. The limo
After
driver.
the limo driver, no clue, no picture, no sound where he is.
It's that explains why this guy is still left alive, because he doesn't have hard proof lah. So you know.
There were no
Yeah, because
images,
his-
lah.
There were no
There are no
images.
images lah.
Yeah.
And
If
Cell
there
phones,
were- if
yeah.
there-
His like his word against like
As long as he's
Obama.
dead, it's still
Obama.
okay. Because if they know if they got rid of him, then they will just give credence to the whole theory lah. So leave him alive, and you know, unless he has like proof, then that's where we off him
yeah.
at the
The other people who
at
were
the
like,
mansion lah.
at the
At the
fucking
mansion.
vacation.
Yeah, but in this case, he'll probably off himself in a very
2
Uh,
bullets to the back of his head.
no, but the place.
No, but I
the
think
place
now this
location.
guy is a little bit too high profile. Like,
Yeah, he
probably.
came on
if you
Tucker
touch
Carlson.
him, if you
Yeah.
touch him now, it's like fuck.
Yeah, something is going on.
Something is going on.
Yeah.
Almost like making a martyr of him lah.
Yeah.
If you off him now, so
Yeah.
best to just leave him alone, let him go on his little rants, and just don't do
And-
anything lah.
And the way he described it with Tucker Carlson, right? It's like fuck. I had the feeling that like there was someone behind the camera who kept chuckling
Definitely.
whenever
Do you see
Tucker
the
Carlson
guy's,
asked questions. And
Yeah.
he was like,
I saw the guy's face. Like I think his dentures are not in, because his lips are like caved back in.
Maybe yes.
maybe it's dentures, or that's just the sign of a cocksucker.
Or the size of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that happened after he sucked Barack Obama's cock. Maybe it was huge.
Maybe.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
you know,
it looked presidential. It felt presidential.
because you see ours all out, but he's been trained to like cover the teeth.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
To be a vacuum cleaner
Yeah.
For the sealant lah.
from the ceiling.
For the sealant.
I've never heard this story though, even though he
Yeah, never
mentioned it
heard
like
it.
2007, 2008, right?
Yeah, but
But
dude,
no,
like,
no news cover like this kind of shit.
why
My-
would they? If this guy was the chosen one, right?
Yeah.
Mainstream media would never touch it.
Mm.
Never ever touch it.
My biggest question was last time, but I thought this one was answered lah. Like I told you, there was a picture of Barack Obama with Michelle Obama when they were younger, lah. Supposed picture, and that picture was like, that's not a woman. That's like that looks like a man. Then it came out later that was a picture of him with her brother.
Right.
That's the one. That's the one that I thought that was answered, because it's a picture of the brother. That's why so
Mm.
much so.
When they allegedly met in college or something,
yeah,
right?
something like that. Then
In
later
Yale
on,
or some shit.
No, I
Yeah.
think all of this shit came about, right, because of like someone digging up like his old love letter to one of his
Yes.
ex-girlfriends.
Yes. Yep.
Like he sent like a letter saying that
He fantasized
he
about men.
fantasizes about men every day.
Yeah, in his dreams or something.
Yeah, like he has sex with men in his dreams.
Yeah.
sword fights
yeah.
Well, whatever he calls sex lah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sword fights where he
Whether it's
penetrates
sword
them.
fights or
Yeah.
he
Hey,
gets.
but he's credit to him. He was dating a white woman at the time.
That's why he felt.
The ex was white.
That's why he felt like
no,
he could share this
but,
kind of
but
things
that,
with her.
that
lah.
was most likely like either that was the second wave feminist lah,
Right.
like the precursor to the current cuck generation lah.
Right.
Maybe that's
She
what
was like, yeah,
Yeah.
Get in touch with the feminine
Yeah,
side.
maybe that's why he tried. Maybe that's his he misinterpreted what she said.
It's
Like,
like-
he wanted to get
like
back with her.
Finster, like
Yeah.
Finster.
Yeah, he wanted to get back with her. So it's like, I am in touch with my feminine side. I dream about men all the time.
Yeah.
Like, what? You went too far. You went too far. Come back. Come back.
Now I want the kids, right, to come out and say like, hey, actually we did a DNA test. These are not my parents.
No, that's the thing is,
Get them on the fucking Jeremy Kyle show.
yeah. So it's like I
Jerry Springer is dead, so bring them to the UK.
yeah.
Get it done.
so it's like IVF. Maybe they mixed up the samples.
No, there are speculations also saying that the parents are different people.
Because okay,
Mm.
so the eldest one, right? She does resemble Michelle. The
Features
lower
lah.
yeah, features.
Yeah.
The youngest one, I cannot put her like I was thinking the
None of
eyes. Eyes would like match at least Obama or something would match them, but no.
Wait, Obama
Mm.
is like, there's like Indonesian blood in him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see any Indonesian in like
I think his grandmother or grandfather or something. lah.
in his kids.
Yeah,
Oh.
Kenyan,
His
right?
Alleged kids.
Yeah,
But
Kenyan.
also if it's
Kenyan Indonesian.
if it's so far away, right? I don't think it
No, but he like grew up in Indonesia, right?
in his early childhood lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like till he was like in his maybe late teens or something, or
Really meh?
mid-teens.
oh, okay.
Yeah. Then he went back.
To Hawaii or some shit, right?
Then he went to Columbia and then Harvard.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
the second
Yeah.
one is suspect, so that might also be why the second one's actually now paparazzi is like taking picture
Like
of
he's
her.
athletic.
Yeah.
Michelle is athletic.
She has broad shoulders.
Fucking huge shoulders. But you look at the second one, you look at how she looks like.
She's
now.
asthmatic.
She's asthmatic. She's
Yeah.
I mean, I don't
obese.
know lah, but yeah,
Yeah.
she looks like she might be.
Yeah. She's got the physique of like a 40-year-old Detroit hooker. She also dresses like
in
one.
the 80s.
In the 80s.
It
In
looks
the
like she
80s,
may
yeah.
have found out. She may or may not lah. Speculation wise, we're not even certain.
That
Like,
those aren't her parents,
may
and
have
both
found
of her parents are men.
So who's my mother?
Yeah.
That's the question. Who's my mother?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a very good question.
Yeah.
To find out that your
I know
mother
now
is your grandma.
anyone can be a woman, but I need to come out from a vagina. So
That's true.
which vagina did I come out from?
Yeah.
Your aunt.
What?
Yeah, from Kenya.
I think that would really fuck you up, dude.
Yeah,
Dude,
that-
of course.
Look at them now.
Yeah, imagine you're
Look
20s.
at
So
them
the
now.
thing is
bro.
that you were in the limelight when you were how old was she?
Very young.
7, 6 years old.
Around there, yeah.
And then throughout your life, you've mixed around. Kids
Yeah.
know you as, oh, you're the president's daughter. You're the president's daughter. Pa 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 pa. You've got this whole reputation behind you. You're the president's daughter.
Yeah.
Fast forward right now, you find out something horrific about
Yeah.
yourself.
Mm.
Not
That-
just that my dad is a serial killer
Or
who
what
kills
whatnot.
people on command, but also
Mass murderer.
yeah,
Yes.
mass murder.
So imagine if your whole life, your people view you as the president's daughter or
Yeah.
the ex-president's daughter, and this and that, and now you yourself know it's a lie,
yeah.
or you may have found out. You may have found out something that could overturn the thing. There's a mental turmoil inside that could
Will my
cause you
father
to.
kill me as well?
Yeah,
That's
to
the
say
big question.
to say things like that lah.
If the need arises.
Yeah, because usually later you find out that there's some pressure here that
Hey,
causes
but
them to go off.
how are they like wandering the streets looking like that? Don't they still have like secret service like protecting them?
Maybe
Because usually it's still granted to ex-presidents, right? Oh, but
Yeah.
only for events lah when they
not-
go for.
Yeah.
Yeah, not
Right, right,
yeah,
right.
Not when they're walking about.
when
lah.
they're
Because they
walking.
are, I think they are in uni or what also.
Yes.
So if they're in uni, how are you going to have, like, if they are not actively the president's kids, I think it's quite hard for them
Not to mention the public wouldn't want to
But there
know
will be
that
scrutiny
taxpayers'
lah.
money
Like
is
they
going
will
there lah.
still scrutinize what they are doing and everything, but not to that level where they get security details for
Because
them.
what's he doing now? He's just
He most likely he's just being gay lah.
Wouldn't there plans for them to like do a Netflix series or something about climate change or some shit?
Is
right?
it? But
Climate change.
no, I think now
Yeah.
now there's a huge speculation that Michelle Obama might actually be the one running on the Democratic ticket
wow.
instead of Joe Biden. Because Grandpa Joe is
Yeah.
showing
Signs of
really
dementia.
bad signs of dementia.
I thought Kamala should step in, eh?
No,
Right.
only
No,
during his
if
presidency.
Kamala steps in,
Yeah.
she's got no chance against the
Donald
big,
Trump.
the big Donald.
Yeah, DT.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Hey, but with all
Donald
these,
Trump Trump will have her for breakfast,
Right.
like masala toast.
he has all the dirt on her, right?
Dude, like everyone knows how shitty a person she is.
Yeah, putting black people in prison.
Dude, not only black people, like you putting people behind bars for marijuana, where now the jurisdiction in that jurisdiction marijuana is legal, and they are still not out of jail. Like
Yeah.
she made sure that they didn't come out.
Yeah.
I wonder if any of the politicians have spoken about California.
No, not really.
How did-
Gavin Newsom came out to say, the governor of California came out to say that, yeah, he's not going to run because even if Joe Biden is not going to run, it's going to be Kamala Harris that's going to take over.
Right.
Yeah, and I think the powers that be within the Democratic Party, they are like,
Kamala might not have a chance.
Kamala cannot lah.
No lah,
Right.
I think most likely
Kamala
this time now it's
cannot.
probably going to be a Republican win lah.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Donald J. Trump.
Yeah,
Trump.
it
And I
probably-
think with
probably-
Vivek
yeah.
Ramaswamy as the
Yeah,
vice
probably-
president.
Probably
Yeah.
not surprisingly lah. Probably to some shock lah, it's
Yeah.
going to be a landslide.
I want.
No, I won't be surprised.
No, because there's no strength coming from the Democratic side. There's nobody that
Yeah.
and it's not only nobody. No, there's RFK Jr., which
no.
It's outsider lah.
they are doing their level best to not let him in
Yeah, no.
because he speaks like
No, there are too many.
even though he's a shill, but
yeah.
Yeah.
he speaks a lot of shit that would wake up too many people if given that spotlight. So they're trying their level best to like keep him on the
But
side.
even on the Republican side, it might not be beneficial because Donald Trump hasn't always been on their side or on level playing field with them also lah. On like, he doesn't see eye to eye with them the whole way. So they
Yes.
might be trying to push somebody else. So I think it'll most likely be a fight between Republicans, like who they want to see seated as president.
No, but that's what the primaries will
Yeah, like
sort it out.
we'll
right?
see how.
So if nothing goes in a spectacularly bad way, then I think Donald Trump would be
the only one that can
Republican
ruin it
nominee
for
lah.
Donald Trump is the Republicans. Like if they really
If they
don't-
were to rig it lah, like
Yeah,
how
they-
they rigged it
they
for
really don't
Clinton.
want
How
him to
about
be
how
there.
about Chapati Boy? Do you think he has any chance?
Chapati boy, Tahir Sadam, Kurt Rice.
Good rice.
I think it's about consensus because he's got what 3%, which rise up to like 5 now.
Oh, okay.
So now people are looking at him as like the second
Right.
front runner,
Right.
right? Trump the obvious first one. This fella second.
That would be nicer though.
People claim that he has taken over Ron
Yeah.
DeSantis, but let's see what happens.
Why don't you
though.
get Rice and Ramaswamy,
Rice with Ramaswamy? Yeah.
Rice.
president and vice president? Holy crap! that has a better ring to it. Rice and Ramaswamy.
Who is Rice?
Sorry. I can't say his actual the first name you said.
Who?
Rama.
Ron.
No, Ron.
Ron DeSantis.
No,
Ron is his first name, so it should be Ronald.
Yeah.
Might be Ronald
Can also.
DeSantis.
Yeah. DISAT.
DeSantis
What?
and Ramaswamy. Ramaswamy. Yeah.
Ramaswamy.
Ramaswamy. Not bad, what? It's got a good ring.
No,
Maybe
but
that-
cannot. They can't beat the Donald.
The Donald.
So sad.
I hope when he
that's
wins,
the
right, he just goes up to the mic and be like, "Yeah, the Obamas are faggots."
Yeah. A bunch of faggots.
Everyone's like, "Yeah."
Right now,
Finally.
right now, the only reason why he's winning is because of the chaos, lah.
No, it was the way they tried going after him.
Oh yeah, I mean that true, but so sad, man. He's the America's really down the shithole. That's who you want as your president. God damn. But California's really out of
He's,
their mind.
the thing is that Donald Trump is not he's not a dummy.
Oh no, not dummy.
He's not a dummy.
But he's a little piece of shit also, lah.
They are all
They
pieces
all
of shit.
are
lah.
pieces
And
of
But-
what?
He's
Yeah,
very
sorry.
self-serving, so
Of course.
we at least know that he's not kind of working for the military-industrial complex. He's only working for himself, lah.
He's like
To a certain
it's
extent.
not really a Kin Lian, lah, but he's more like
He's not our leader. Don't sully the name of our leader.
Yeah, the one true leader.
the
Yeah.
one true leader.
You know,
The
all
name,
these-
the name that will rise from the ashes.
Yeah, all these fuckers trying to sully our leader's
Yeah,
name.
like
ah.
Voldemort
Yeah.
rising from the ashes.
Why you want to sell poster and all? My sister sent me a TikTok where this guy's like, oh, he told like people who want to take down his posters, you can take it down. Just pay now me $10.
Wait, so not only are those people doing you a favor by taking down the posters for you, they have to pay you for it.
No, he's like, if you take it home with you, then you just pay now me $10.
So if I take it down and just put it in the trash bin, I don't have to pay
then you
anything,
don't
lah.
need to pay
Okay
lah.
lah, can lah.
Bro, can get your signature not happy. I give you $50.
No, then he said right that the money that he gets from like selling like the posters or T-shirts or whatever, he's gonna give it to like a Malay charity.
Right.
Why Malay?
And this guy, because he said that out of all the races in Singapore, they needed the most.
True, because they're the most kids, so they
Yes.
need to feed the kids lah.
And this TikToker, right, this guy
Yeah.
was like, oh, that's such a racist thing to say.
Yeah.
Have you seen
Yeah.
the stats from Ministry of Social Welfare and Family?
Yeah.
They needed the most, like what Josie
No,
said.
what he meant to say was it's a racist thing to say openly. Yeah.
Yeah, then you're a faggot lah.
Yeah.
You're a faggot for being like not gay, but being spineless.
Spineless lah. Yellow. How ironically, you're so yellow for saying this
I
kind of
didn't say that. Lim Wei Ming.
Yeah.
What an offensive thing to say by Sean.
Yeah. How many
yellow.
ways can you split a $3 nasi lemak? There's only so many ways, right? If you have 6 kids, you can't, someone's going to suffer.
One eat rice.
Give it to a Malay family, they will split it 54 ways.
You need to give them more money so they can buy at least 2 nasi lemak.
You take 1/8 of the cucumber.
Yeah.
But actually, math is not their strong suit, so maybe it's just they calculate by, they feed by hand.
by
One
hand.
hand
Ah. Yeah.
Yeah. You
Then
take
the
amount
father's
as
hands,
big as
the parents' hands are the biggest, so they take the biggest chunk.
I'll just make sure I'll say 2 Lim Wei Mings,
Yeah.
and then I'll bring this up.
You gotta say in Arabic.
Lin Wei Ming.
Lim Wei Ming. Lim Wei Ming.
We need Arabic so that
Lin Wei Ming.
No, just because
yeah.
you might actually put a hashtag, how do you split nasi lemak? And then eventually someone from like from Singapore SID or what, hey, what is this? How to split nasi lemak? Interesting
Yeah, maybe you
hashtag.
should
Let's check it
headline-
out. And then they hear the entire podcast and then
You
like,
can headline
let's
this
take
as a
them now.
question.
How to
Yeah.
split nasi lemak?
next week we won't be watching Formula One. We will be
Dude, that should be the title, dude.
Yeah.
How do you split nasi lemak?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. How do you split nasi lemak 1/8?
Yeah.
Like in eighth.
no, just how do you split nasi
How do you
lemak?
split nasi lemak?
Yeah.
Find out in this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think we might have to translate what we say in Melayu lah, because some of them might not understand.
Lim Wei Ming, bro. What the hell?
I mean, those who are in Indonesia or in parts of Malaysia where they don't,
You have to be,
English
you have to
isn't
be
their
more
first language.
specific. Like,
Yeah,
quickly say
in other
that.
countries, countries.
Quickly say that before just don't
Yeah.
leave it hanging.
But also, we got to prove that we're not racist ourselves by inviting a Malay guest lah. Up to now, we have no Malay guests.
Oh yeah, that is
we have
true.
not.
That is true.
Yeah.
But
That-
nobody wants to come on.
Maybe we need to
We need to-
invite Dan and his wife.
Dan
Hadi.
Wong and his wife.
Dan Wong and his wife.
Yeah.
Lydia.
Yeah. Oh, but we
Okay,
need
invite
4
Hadi.
mics.
Hadi.
Hey, Hadi will be set on fire lah the moment he step into this house. This is holy land. The studio is holy.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, once he sees the cross, he's like,
He does listen to our podcast.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
We can invite him on. I mean, how bad could it be? It might be a shit
We
show.
invite him on and do math. Count how many women have you been with since you got married.
But, okay, now we got baby, cannot.
Yeah.
Don't play. Don't play this. Oh, you never know.
Wait, you said he listened to this podcast. I think you should beep out the name though. Or do you think you'll make it this far?
Maybe not.
Maybe not lah.
Maybe
Fuck it
not,
lah.
yeah.
Let's spin the wheel.
Wait, how many people could we possibly be
I
taking?
think he's too busy
talking
now.
Of, you know,
Right.
He's got a child to look after.
And also running out at night to hit on other women lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that part we have to bleep. Come on, man. You salute
Josie-
for slander,
Josie is not letting it go.
for
Yeah.
defamation
Not
of.
letting
Defaming him. Is it?
This is not defamation.
This is
because
not
it's true.
defamation, it's true.
Yeah,
Nah,
it's
you're not
true.
helping.
He would accept it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Defamation is when
That's
Amber Heard lied about Johnny Depp hitting her.
That was an old life. He's put that behind him.
Let's
As
see
soon
lah.
as he said that, Sean took a swig.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's for the soul.
God spite me if I'm speaking ill of someone else.
Yeah.
Well, I'm now
And
found.
speaking of sluts, let's talk about Logan Paul's wife and Dylan Dennis.
You mean the guy
Let's
that
take a-
the guy who can't speak properly?
Yeah. The shit that's hit the fan.
Yeah,
No,
man.
we
It's
were
getting-
supposed to talk about shit hitting the Delta plane.
No, that was
What?
where I was going to. Is like
Oh.
I found something you could wish
Yeah.
on somebody that's worse
Right.
than anything else.
I think we can blend this too.
Yeah, you
I
could.
think the guy
That
taking the
was
shit.
how the shit blended.
Yeah, on
With
the
the
plane
carpets.
is like
Yeah.
Dylan Dennis spitting shit while having the face to face with Logan Paul.
After I saw the interview that he did
Yeah.
with Logan Paul, I see that his strength is online behind the screen and with
Keyboard
like,
warrior.
His strength is only his two thumbs lah.
No, right now
Typing-
right
typing
now,
stuff.
Right now, that's highly suspect.
I even doubt that he was the one typing
yeah,
it. Yeah.
highly suspect that he
Oh.
might not be the one typing it.
He might have an assistant
He
or
might
someone.
be in a diaper while
Right.
someone else is doing all
Someone
of
is
that.
handling his account.
Correct,
Yeah.
and then he's like
Oh,
just
shit.
highly doped up or something. Because when he
Yeah.
was on that,
He
so,
looks high, right?
That
Yeah.
face to face,
Yeah, but to
Yeah.
be fair, that was only like a 30-second clip from the zone.
The zone, yeah.
The
Yes.
zone.
Yeah.
I don't know how the rest of the interview went, but that
Mm.
portion of it
Didn't
was
look good lah.
well, yeah.
Disastrous.
Yeah.
Detrimental to his image to the max, man. If
Yeah.
you, like
And he tried to shrug it off, saying that he had 2 knee surgeries or something, right?
Yeah,
does that
but
affect-
how
does that affect your speech?
how does that affect your brain? Like what happened? Unless you took 2 knees to the head, then you know.
Oh,
Yeah.
he nearly did when Habib flew off the fucking cage
Yeah.
like
to-
an eagle.
But
Like
more-
the eagle he is, lah.
Yeah.
More and more, it seems like
To
yeah,
attack him.
he's just
Yeah.
all talk. He really is
He
just
is,
all
he
talk.
is.
But
Yeah.
the weird thing is, it's ironic for someone who's all talk, not being able to talk.
The last time
Yeah.
he fought, right, was like 4 years ago.
And that was in Bellator, I think.
Maybe
Yeah,
it did a
Bellator.
number on
Yeah,
him,
yeah.
Maybe it did a number on
And
him.
his opponent looks like the guy first time stepping into the cage lah. Yeah. So
Man,
not
did he
not a
still
good look
struggle
either
with
way
that?
on
Did he
Dylan
still
Dennis.
struggle with that fella?
I think he finished in like first round.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
First round stoppage.
Yeah.
No, but as I was saying, that now I found something you could wish on somebody that's way more horrible than you can think on.
Yeah.
I wish you were on a flight
Yeah.
that
On the,
had
on, the,
diarrhea.
on a crowded flight.
Yeah, that had diarrhea on its
En
eye,
route.
on its eye on the aisle while you're in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And imagine all of those passengers on the flight.
Yeah.
You're en route to Barcelona
Yeah.
for a nice vacation. Right?
Yes.
Reaching the end of summer,
Yeah.
let's go for the last speck of like sunlight.
Yeah.
And then
Someone have to bomb.
someone had to bomb
A
the
different
plane.
kind of
A
bomb.
different kind of bomb.
Yeah.
And the plane had to return
Oh,
back
no,
to Atlanta.
actually, dude.
Atlanta, Georgia.
They were lucky that the plane could turn around. They were lucky it could
Yeah.
land. That's why I was
No,
saying.
but then
imagine if-
right, then there's also another thing, right? Okay, let's just explain what happened, lah.
Delta
Someone
Airlines.
shat in the plane,
diarrhea on the plane.
diarrhea on the plane, but
Yeah.
the description of like the diarrhea, right? It's also not good enough.
Yeah.
It's exactly the same as single mother of 3
Right.
Which again you have to find out
on
Patreon.
patreon.com/lots
Yeah.
of lobang for the full story. But it's the same. It's like, where did this person shit?
Or in her seat.
But that was not made clear in the first article.
Yeah.
Later on,
Because
a video had to. No, it wasn't an article. It was
No,
a
like the video,
release.
but in the article itself, it said
Yeah, it
that
wasn't.
it dripped down the aisle.
yeah.
Yeah.
So the video showed like people, like someone taking a video of them disembarking the plane,
Yeah.
and it was like, yeah, there was like tissue paper on the aisle and everything, lah.
Cloth and everything.
Cloth and everything. Okay, so I'm still like, fuck. Then why didn't you say that the person shat
Yeah.
at their seat?
This person, is it male or female? Right?
No,
don't
know, right?
But allegedly, it's a senior citizen.
female.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
So
okay.
the article didn't cover it, but later on there was a video released, like this person filming. They disembarked already, filming, and then it came up to a seat inside. This is where she sat. So most likely this person was in the
Oh,
seat.
so it was like at the front of the airplane, and
might
then
be,
it dripped down.
Might be in the front, but
It
yeah,
trickled down
they
all
was
the way to the
walking,
back.
walking, and then they reached a seat where there were lots of towels on the seat, and up towards it they were marking like the marks of like the trail,
Oh,
and then trail.
So I think she shat in the seat and tried and then
then
stood
tr-
up and walked to the toilet lah.
no, didn't. I think she just shat there in her seat.
Oh my god. Dude.
Yeah, shat there.
Fucking hell. But why would there shit on the aisle though?
It leaked down.
Yeah,
it
she
leaked
sat
down. It
there,
trickled
she
all the way down.
shat, and then it just kept, leaking down.
Oh my god.
Either there was someone in the
and
toilet she
imagine
couldn't go
when
to.
like going down to land a plane,
Yeah.
like your plane is coming down this way, right?
yeah.
So it was still
I'm not even sure whether the oxygen mask came down for them.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah, dude, this isn't open air scenario. No,
Yeah.
the smell permeates throughout the entire plane.
The cabin, yeah.
That's why I'm saying that if you want to wish something ill on somebody,
Yeah.
can you imagine if the plane could not turn back in time? Because
Wow.
this was still over American. Like, if they had to make an emergency landing, right, they would not turn back to the airport they came from. They would have just landed on something. But imagine if you were in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah. Then like you have to just carry on lah.
You know,
Yeah.
my parents would have done well on the plane
Yeah.
because both of them have lost their sense of smell.
So what happening?
Why are you all so fed up and frustrated?
What's happening?
But
Can I get my food now?
but I think still seeing the shit dribbling down the arm, I
yeah,
think
yeah.
that would be a huge
Eventually,
turn-off
they'll
lah.
be like, yeah.
What is
it's a
this
bit too much.
brown?
Is that porridge?
Yeah, I cannot
brown
imagine. That's not,
Actually, we should ask Simran.
why?
How many complaints did he get? He's working for them.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This
That's
was on a
interesting.
Delta Airlines.
That is, but it's not Delta Airlines' fault. It was
No, it's not. But
It was
ho-
out of their hands.
imagine those passengers were like all the complaints that
I'm surprised
they
there
would have
wasn't
given.
there wasn't more vomit cases like
Yeah.
Who
you
was
know,
the
like,
person sitting beside this?
nobody knows. They of course they wouldn't.
A saint.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They won't publicly shame.
Or
this
maybe
lady
the
lah.
person's like partner or
Yeah.
spouse, and then I don't want to like.
Yeah,
be
I mean
known.
they wouldn't want to publicly shame. It was
Yeah.
probably out of control. This is not something someone does willfully or purposefully. It's
Was she
probably,
sick? Probably she's
Well, it
ill,
looks
right?
like it. That's
Yeah, definitely.
That's okay. So it could be food poisoning. It could be there could be a lot of things. There could be that
A loose
when,
anus.
when it happened.
Yeah.
When the stir began,
Yeah.
the toilets were occupied. All the seatbelt sign was on.
Right.
You know, then she couldn't get up.
Right.
And as much as she tried to hold it, we were just speaking about this.
Yeah.
Sometime a fart
Yeah.
Might
is
be
more than a
a
fart.
shot.
Oh, and
So
then
she was like
but
thinking,
the
I really need
sphincter wasn't
fucking
strong enough to
yeah.
clench
So
it
you know
back.
No,
what?
and then she let go like the first fart, right?
Yeah.
And then it was wet. Then she was like, "Fuck it."
Well, not fuck it. It's more like she let go
Is that-
and she
oh,
could
no.
not close.
No, like
Oh.
the first bit was like wet, and then
Yeah.
she was like, "It's already wet."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck it. And then
Yeah.
Then she's like, oh,
It's like,
okay.
oh, well,
you know,
I guess let's
oh, well.
just-
It would just be a small little stain. No one will know. Oh, it's not stopping. Oh, no, this is. Oh, I feel bad for he. Or, I mean,
Oh.
right now I think it's a she, but we don't know.
Or maybe she's so demented, right? Or like fucking thinking that she's sitting on the bowl
yeah.
for a while, like on the
Oh,
seat
it
of
could
the
be a
toilet bowl,
dream,
and then
right?
she just yeah.
It could be a dream, like one of those dreams. Then she wakes up like, this.
Have
is
you
not-
ever like
it's not-
woken up in the middle of the night to take a shit,
Yeah.
and then while you're taking a shit, you're like, am I really taking a shit in my toilet right now?
Oh, that's a scary
And
thought.
then you kind of got to
Oh,
wake
I've,
up.
I've never had that.
Oh
That's
yeah.
scary. No. It's
Like-
happened in a sense, but I didn't. It is like a dream. Like you know, you're urgent.
Yeah.
So in your dream, you're urgent.
Yeah.
You're
And then
like
you
looking
wake up
around,
to go to the
and then
toilet,
yeah.
and then as you're shitting, it's like, just making sure I'm actually
Yeah.
like taking a shit.
You don't
in my
want to wake
toilet
up
right now.
again.
Yeah, I
Then
don't wake up
basically-
again in my bed
Oh,
having shit.
Oh,
in
You know,
my
that's
you
bed.
know
not
why? For it doesn't happen to me
Why?
because if it's a piss,
Yeah.
I would go out and take a piss. Normally, just go out, turn on the lights, and go.
Yeah.
If it's anything bigger than a piss,
Yeah.
either my phone or my iPad is coming with me.
Ah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Right.
So
right.
that's the
Right.
benefit of like having to need that, because you
Yeah.
know that that's the only reason why I'll do that. It's when I have something to watch.
Correct.
Yeah.
Mm.
Watch or read.
Right.
Yeah.
We might
Right,
have to
right,
switch to the habit already,
Yeah.
so that we
Just to
don't
be-
accidentally. You know,
Just-
shit.
And
Just to be clear.
there's also another thing, lah. Because if I'm sleepwalking or whatever shit, right, I might also die. Because I might just go down the stairs.
Oh, it's downstairs.
No, it's upstairs.
Oh,
And
but
my
you might-
room is like outside. Like,
But there are people who can sleepwalk down the stairs also. Yeah. So
yeah.
I mean, you need training for that.
Yeah, you need training for that. I've not done it all this time.
Yeah.
So,
What, sleepwalking?
yeah.
You can.
I've not.
Oh, okay.
I've not done it, so I don't want to do it and I don't want to die because
You have no
I've
history
got
of
no training.
right. No history of
Well,
sleepwalking.
it's quite interesting how people do sleepwalk.
Yeah.
In this case, she probably sleep shat lah, but who knows? Maybe she sleepwalked out of the thing, and then she was thinking that she was at home, or who knows? Maybe that wasn't even
Dude,
her seat.
like-
No, maybe what if that wasn't her seat, and she was sleepwalking from her seat down, and she sat down and thought that was the potty.
I
Oh,
think
brilliant.
dementia might be a really strong reason for what happened.
Yeah.
Maybe. If it was an old lady, we don't know yet.
Yeah. It was a
I
old
doubt
lady.
anybody wants to
I think if
name
they're
and shame.
in the Pacific Ocean or whatever ocean they're flying at, right? Ask the pilot to bring them down to where like
Not Pacific. I think
Atlantic, right?
Yeah.
Bring
it
them
could
down
be
to
a
a
danger. No, someone could just
altitude. No, altitude where you know the
I think they
air
were only
is,
2 hours into the flight.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. That's
They
why.
might have been over the Atlantic Ocean at that point, or just
Right. They
close
should just
to-
bring the plane down to an altitude where you know the atmosphere is like even inside and outside. Open the door and just throw this woman out. You'd be like, so long, bitch, for spoiling our flight. And the people who do it are those in first class, because like you know we pay extra,
Yeah.
but we can still smell what happens in the poor man's seat. So like you deserve to die lah. Just get out of here. It's true.
Yeah, they
Throw
just
them
like went back.
Yeah, it's not a bus. A bus you can crack open the window, right?
Correct.
Yeah, no plane you can't crack open the window. Fuck.
Oh, but I was like, I need so many other details. I want to know.
Yeah. Imagine a couple on their first date, right? The guy like save up money to take like first class to Barcelona. And then this fucking old hack
Yeah.
was shed in the economy. And
And-
now he's smelling the shit.
And then he like has to go back to Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
And then like the lady is like, "What, you don't want to come and see me?" Then it's like, "No, wait. My flight got cancelled
Yeah.
because someone took a shit in the plane." And
So
then she's
you're
like,
lying.
lying.
You're lying.
You're
You love
definitely-
another woman, right?
Yeah.
You are playing with my feelings."
Yeah.
But it was pretty.
Who's this other girlfriend that you're seeing? Say,
Yeah.
no, this
It was-
really happened. Look out for the news.
It was confirmed that the person was also sick, lah.
Oh.
Definitely sick because they saw the said passenger being
Oh,
taken away by
like
EMT.
wheeled
lah.
out,
Yeah.
It's very clear that this person is sick.
Yeah.
No one will shit in your
That
pants
wasn't
like
a bowel movement, man.
No.
That was
And if it was dripping all the way to the back of the plane, right?
because it was.
Oh,
I think it was. I think
yeah,
the plane
as he was landing, yeah.
was
Yeah.
was probably inclined first, and then later when it goes down, it drip
Yeah.
go forward.
I
And
really want to.
there
They
was
should
use of-
interview the people around her. Like, at what point do you notice
Oh, it's
something
all
was not going right?
all on Twitter. So my
Oh,
brother
yeah.
was on that plane. My husband was on that plane. They said they used vanilla disinfectant, and it
Oh,
just
yeah,
made,
made
it
it
smell,
worse, yeah.
smell like vanilla shit. Smell like shit with vanilla.
No, but like as
I'll never
always,
eat that ice cream
with the
way
same
again.
thing with that lady,
Yeah.
the Tiffany Gomez.
Oh.
You know that motherfucker is not real. That
Yeah.
like, dude, like people just like ran with wild fucking conspiracy theories and like wild assertions. People
Yeah.
just started concocting their own stories.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could this be an alien also? You know?
Do you see like she did a TMZ interview? TMZ interviewed her in like some airport, and then she was like saying like basically she said nothing lah for like the initial 5
She
minutes.
just apologized.
Yeah.
And she did not give any details about the incident.
But she was very coy. She's like, in the next coming few weeks, I will have like another like interview with another magazine.
And then that was that.
And yeah, so it looks like she wants attention, lah.
Oh,
You know,
she was wearing like a blazer,
yeah.
full makeup.
It's an
and
easy
No,
way
no,
to
no,
get
not
attention,
the
man.
one where she filmed herself. There was
No.
There was another one where she was wearing the same outfit.
Oh, the interviewer.
The TMZ interview. It was in the airport.
Oh,
if
it was
I'm
not a
wrong.
TMZ interview.
That was a TMZ.
Really?
That was TMZ. So
No, I saw another clip. She was wearing the same outfit, right? Was when she disembarked from the plane.
No, this one is recent. This is like a couple weeks
okay.
ago. So this is after the interview where she was wearing the blazer, and I think she filmed herself. So this was in I think it was an airport lounge or like train station or something, where TMZ allegedly spotted her, and then they approached her and start talking lah. And in the 5 minutes, she said they asked her like what she saw. She said nothing. She said like, oh, in the next coming few weeks, you know, I will be revealing my secret.
Oh, this is quite recent, lah. That means.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably, yeah.
So she's
How sure are people that she hasn't been replaced by the guy with no face? Yeah.
No, but
So,
the
Might
guy
not be
with
her anymore.
the guy with no face or whatever, right? The one with the hoodie.
Yeah.
That one is also a fake shit, what?
Does it?
Yeah.
So
The guy
it
with
seems
no
like she's an attention whore lah. Because the only reason why people are talking about her now, right now, is that you want to know what you did, what do you actually see, what happened.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, what were you on?
What drugs were you on? Were you drinking?
Yeah, were you on?
Do you have any
like,
mental issues?
Yeah, where can I get it?
Who were you interacting with?
How many lines of coke did you do?
Yeah. Who were you interacting with?
Yeah.
That's it. And now she's just like taking this to like run with it and to be relevant in
Yeah,
the
it's
internet space.
Money lah. It's money again.
So-
Well,
It doesn't help that
Next.
she's a marketing executive.
Yeah.
So,
But the thing is that we are not interested in her anymore.
no.
We
Unless
are
she starts an OnlyFans page.
OnlyFans page.
Yes.
We are only interested in Obama
And his training wife.
and his training wife.
Yeah. Or husband. I don't know how you look at it.
Whatever they consider themselves to be.
Yeah. Chick with a dick.
Sugar dick.
Chick with the dick.
And on that note, ciao.
On that tune.
Check us out on patreon.com/lots of lobang.
Bye-bye.
Bye.